Imagine your favorite artist just announced a new EP, and he said it's better than his last project, but his last project for you was near perfection. Like, you can't top that. And he's saying that it's gonna be better? Like, holy shit, I am excited. Oh my god. This has gotta be the greatest thing that this artist is gonna release in a while. And that's exactly what Lil Darkie did for Boros. Boros was such a big disappointment. A lot of people did like it. A lot of people did enjoy it. But me personally, and a lot of fans that I've been seeing in the comments, just think it's a letdown. I was very harsh on the EP.
This shit is terrible!
Because he said it was going to be better than Swamp. And Swamp is just Darkie's, like, masterpiece. That is my favorite album. One of my favorite albums ever. Right next to, like, Demon Days. Love you, Damon Albarn. It's just unbelievable to me that Lil Darkie could say that this is better than Swamp. If you listen to the first track of Swamp, which is like a classic with the fans, it's just a great song, and then the first track for Boros, it's just such a big, like, contrast. Just from that first track, you'd tell the EP isn't going to be that great. A big problem that I had with the EP is that the beats were just too much going on. They were hurting my ears. They were, like, unbearable to listen to. It was fucking terrible.
Ow. I'm gonna go deaf.
Like, I was like, how could anybody willingly let this into their ear holes without, like, killing themselves? Also, a thing he would do is, like, he would rap over it, but he just would not be rapping along, and it would just bother me because it just wasn't going with the beat at all. It just sounded terrible.
To be fair, how do you rap over this?
What the fuck? And he kept doing the Muscle Man voice he did for trap metal. And sometimes it worked, but sometimes I just didn't like how it sounded.
That last one is called "It Better Be the Best Song I've Ever Heard in My Life."
I'd listen to Drake.
Even
Being experimental with your music is okay. And some people like that, but, like, it just doesn't excuse it from being, like, shit. Like, yes, it's experimental, but it's still bad. A lot of fans are like, oh, you're just not being open-minded. You just don't get it. I don't think, no matter how much I would try to accept some of these tracks, I would not be able to listen to this. I think some Darkie fans are only liking it because it's Darkie, and, you know, oh, Darkie's so good, and every song he drops is a banger. And they just can't accept that this is just not good. Or they genuinely believe it's good, and there's something wrong with their fucking ears, because a lot of it just isn't good. I, honest to God, don't think he's ever gonna top Swamp. And I was really excited when he said it would top Swamp, but it just was not near that at all. There was absolutely no variety on the EP. Like, it all, like, kind of blended together. I mean, maybe that was the point. I think it was supposed to do that, but I just didn't really like it. I really do hope that Darkie doesn't continue this type of music. Like, in his next album, I really hope it doesn't sound like this, because it's just not for me. My friends agreed with me. I see people in the comment sections that are like, oh, this kind of disappointed me. But maybe a lot of his fans do like this, and maybe he will continue to make this. But I would not be able to enjoy it at all. It dropped on Christmas Day, and oh my god, I was so excited. I was ready to listen to it. All my friends got on call. We gotta stream this. We gotta listen to this together. When the first track started, we were all like, what the hell is this? What is going on?
this sounds ass.
What is happening?
I don't know.
We were expecting, like, beautiful music to blast into our ears because of what Darkie said. And what we heard wasn't beautiful. I don't know if it was even music, to be honest. Yes, I'm being harsh. I'm being very harsh. But oh my god. Jesus Christ. I think there was 2 tracks that I liked. I don't remember what they're called, but I think they're tracks either 7 and 8 or 8 and 9. One of those 2. They, like, were right next to each other.
Okay, I'm talking dope, so I flow. Need to kick that shit. I like to smoke, snorting coke. I ain't with that shit. Okay. Okay, bad advice. Don't give me politics, big off the rabbit mice.
But most of it was just ear-numbing nonsense noise that just didn't sound good to me. Darkie also said there was meaning in the songs. Yes, you could see the messages. They're pretty clear sometimes. But the lyricism just wasn't very good in this EP. Very boring writing.
You a sucker
What?
Wow, good lyric.
I felt as if my Christmas was just ruined. All that hype just built up by Darkie, just built up, and then just all the disappointment flowing onto me. I was pretty pissed. I mean, obviously it's not his fault. He made music that he wanted to make. It's what he liked. Not every fan is gonna like it, you know. Like, there's obviously a lot of fans that like it, but there's also a lot that don't. Same with Swamp. I'm sure there's a lot of Darkie fans that want the old stuff more, and they think Swamp sounds like shit. I am just hoping that his next project just blows this one out of the water, or like he drops a bunch of good singles, because I really don't want his discography to just start going down at a pace, like where I just stop liking his music, because he's my favorite artist and he makes great music. But if his music continues like this, I'm not gonna listen to him anymore. I do kind of feel bad for him. I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna hate on him, and he's just making music that he likes, but like, doesn't mean he can't get criticism. Like, everyone needs criticism. Anyway, that was just a quick little video to talk about Boros, because I've been thinking about it like a lot. It's been like on my mind, because it's recent. Like, on my mind, I was just like, oh my god, this album is terrible. I gotta talk about it to someone. And I haven't made like a video like this in like 2 years or something. Like, I haven't done commentary in forever. Happy New Year's. Hopefully Darkie drops some good shit. Hopefully that some good banging rock or something. Bottomless Pit. BP. How would you do that? BP.